spring ball has been different for you. Obviously, you're recovering. So where are you at in your recovery post-surgery?
So as far as timeline goes, I'm about 6 months. Percentage-wise, it's hard to say, but simply, I feel pretty great. I feel great where I'm at.
How long until you're 100%?
Same. It's kind of hard to say, but my goal would be to be ready by fall camp. That's what I'm pushing for, and that would be about a 9-month timeline. And so I'm going to hope for the best, hope for that, and hope to be ready by then.
Okay, remind everybody exactly what the injury was in your knee. It was against Washington.
Yes, it was against Washington, third play. I was on the backside of a zone. Yeah, basically I tore my ACL and my MCL, complete tears. So we went in and did a full reconstruction of both.
And it was kind of the state-of-the-art thing with Dr. James Andrews, was it not? Or his surgery, I guess, in Alabama or something?
Yes, it was James Andrews. I heard a little bit about it, but it's so new, and it was only, you know, whispers here and there, and so it's kind of crazy how it came to be, but basically we heard about it from several coaches and other people, and I was kind of the one to be like, hey, do you think this can happen? I kind of brought it forth to the doctors and said, hey, like, I'm willing. I just need to know all the facts. Like, is there a risk involved, or is it just potentially better? Is it going to harm me in any way, or is it only an upside? And so I thought I was asking all the right questions to see if I should do it, and the doctors were on board, and they're amazing, and they made it happen within 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy. Dr. Andrews, out east, a lot of people have worked with him. Just so happens that one of the doctors that scrubbed in on the surgeries moved here 2 weeks before I got hurt. And so we were able to contact him, and so Dr. Kimball, Dr. Valentine, and that doctor, I don't want to say his name because I want to quote it wrong, but he actually came in and helped them show them how to do it, and they performed the surgery here. So
when and where was the surgery?
It was here, just over here at the hospital, and then it was, let's see, October 11th is when I got it.
So that was during the season. So what was this season like for you as you had a really successful first couple of games, and then unfortunately kind of had to watch as you recovered post-surgery?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I look back and I'm like, dang, I did 2 years. I'm going to do 2 years of rehab for 4 games. But it was a blessing. Those 4 games were a blessing, and it was good to play because, you know, it reminded me of how much I love the game. And so it was that full rehab from the Liz Frank, and then came back. I got to play 4 games. And yeah, like you said, it was going well, and I was excited, but things happened, and so here I am rehabbing again, and I'll be ready again by fall.
Talking with Moroni Laulu-Pututau, affectionately known as MLP because people don't know how to say your name, but we do because it's been a few years. How did you cope with that emotionally? For some people, it's harder than others. How did you deal with it?
Oh, man, if you had a week, I'd tell you, but anyone knows that whoever's gone through an injury like that, you know the ups and downs, and it's not easy. And I can't sit here and say, oh, yeah, it was all positive and, you know, the whole time, because I wasn't. But I tried to find things and hold on to those things and stay positive. And honestly, I'm surrounded by amazing support group. My wife and the coaches here and the training staff, the doctors here, they're amazing. And, you know, they keep me up. But me, I just tried to just look at the bright side, like, hey, someone else is going through this. Maybe, you know, putting my stuff out there. I put some stuff out through social media and just kind of made it a mission of mine to find out why this happened. And that's motivated me to keep going, you know, find out why this happened and turn it into a blessing. So,
do you feel like you can be the same player or better?
I do. I feel like I can get back to where I was because I've done it once before with a major injury. And with this support group, like I said, I feel like I really can get back to normal.
This season will be unique in that Utah is the opening game, and we just heard the team break huddle, and they said, beat Utah. How much, and you're wearing red, but that's okay. Backpack. Yeah, cover that up. That's BYU Hawaii red, I guess.
I've had this in sophomore year of high school. Sophomore year of high school backpack. I haven't got a new one. So
I don't really care. Throw it away. The fact that this team had a lead of 22 times, and like, oh, it was right there. How has that been a motivating factor for this team going into this season?
I mean, it just proves that we know we can do what we go plan to do. We know we can win. You know, we've showed that, and we've showed we're a great team. We have great coaches. We've shown that. We have the talent to match up with anybody. We just got to finish. And so that's our mindset. I think that's been really good this offseason, is finish everything. I know listening to the players, they were excited about finishing practice, finishing spring off right. And so that's our mindset. It gives us that confidence that, you know, we can beat them.
It's no strange thing to have some of the starters out for spring ball, but this year it feels like there are a lot. How do you personally stay engaged with the team concept, despite the fact that you're not necessarily participating in practice physically?
Yeah, it's been hard, and that's actually been a different spring ball than I've ever had, because other times that I've been injured, I've at least been able to be out here and watch. And so what I do, I watch the film every day. I watch the film even if I'm not here. I watch every single offensive play and kind of see where everyone's at and just keep. And I love football, so it's not like, oh, I got to watch film. It's like I'm watching film too long and my wife tells me to go to sleep. So that's how I've been doing it, just staying engaged and then talking with the players. Hey, how's it going? You know, what are you guys seeing? What are you guys feeling? How you doing? And it keeps me involved that way.
It sounds like the team will execute an offense at a quicker pace. Is that a result of, hey, we want to go faster, or we just know this offense better now?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's our coaches realizing they want to put players in positions to succeed, and they've seen kind of who we have as far as offensively. And I think they believe that we can be successful going this direction. And I think we've seen it in spring ball.
What are your observations of Jaren Hall as he's had an opportunity to kind of show what he has a little more?
I love watching Jaren, man. I love watching Jaren. He's like a brother to me, honestly. KJ's older brother, him and I are really, really close. And so it's been a joy to watch him progress. And honestly, as I watch the film every day, he has only gotten better. And if you've watched him, if you're following him, he's only getting better, and it's impressive to watch.
Could you play a second sport like that in the same season like this?
No, I'm up to here with school. I don't know how he's doing it with 2 sports and school. It's impressive, but it's a demonstration of his character and the kind of guy he is.
Weren't you you were a basketball player in high school too, right?
Yeah, I was.
Could you have played basketball and football given the opportunity, like a Kafusi or something?
Given the opportunity, maybe in another life, I would have. I don't know. I wasn't thinking of it.
When BYU went 1-25, they recruited a guy named John Mawala. He was an offensive lineman. You could be the John Mawala.
Maybe. I don't know. Too late now. I'm too old.
Yeah. And by the way, you're a senior this season. I think I thought you were a junior, but this is it for you, right?
This is it for me. It went by so fast, man. It's crazy. But this is my senior year. This will be the last one.
Okay. Well, good luck in recovery, and we hope to see you on the field against Utah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.